at their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. Tua now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 9 there, manageable 2nd and 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Tua going to throw. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Tagovailoa. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Complete to Jakeem Grant. It's a gain of 4.
Tua sets up to pass it. Now a short one to Gesicki. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. On the right side open is Gesicki. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua fighting Devontae Parker for the touchdown there. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
To kick off for Miami.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Smith. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They run the option here on 1st and 10. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake. Ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
Give him 14 on that one, and a first down. Again, Smith on the move to his left. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st down, Smith. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Smith's pass.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 4.
Out of the gun, Smith. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Thomas the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. From 4 yards out. And Washington has tied the ball game with the extra point still to come.
Dustin Hopkins.
And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
On the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
These two teams all tied after one.
6-6.
On 1st and 10, Smith dancing to his left. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And some space here. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Tua to try again on second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the screen there at second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. His throw caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
It's now 4th down.
Jason Sanders now for the Miami field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
From the gun, here's Smith. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up second down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
A loss of 9 yards.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, but it's going to be second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. On 2nd down, Tua. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington. Smith on 1st down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Touchdown.
Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line. So a good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Oh, design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Call it a loss of 6 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
3rd down.
Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. On first down, it's Smith. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to hit.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Fourth down.
So on fourth down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Two and now on first down. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. 30, the 20. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
On second and goal, Smith under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
It's third down and goal.
The final shot here before break, Smith. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington has retaken the lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
To kick off for Miami.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. Half gets underway.